Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going there? Alright, today is Thursday, April 21st, 2022. It's my son's birthday today. Alright, let's talk about this these people that got ran over by the train, the 3 train out in Brooklyn there. Yeah, at first I heard, let me make it clear to you, I don't know anything about it other than probably what you people have. And a lot of you people have asked me to talk about it, so I'm talking about it to the best of my knowledge. Now, what I originally had read was, or heard, I believe I heard it on the news, that they were homeless people. They got ran over by a train, 2 of them. And later on Instagram and stuff like that, it looks like they were graffiti writers. And apparently they were from France, according to the passports that was found on their person. So, yeah, it looks like they got ran over by trains, or electrocuted and then ran over by trains. Like I've explained in the past in my other podcasts, including the whole thing about under the East River, Smith and Saint and this and that. And yeah, it's, them subway system, man, MTA, subway system, that shit's unforgiving, You gotta treat that shit gently, yeah. No, believe me, I've had situations myself, and I'm weathered, I've been jumping around like I've explained also throughout my life. Hell, 13 years old, 12 years old, goofing around, fucking around, train cars and shit like that. Yeah, long time, man. And you know, it's the candy stripes, man. It's what's known as the candy stripes. Those red and white stripes, panels like that. When you see that, that means there's no clearance. In the graffiti world, the lingo is called a candy stripe. Oh, that shirt's all candy striped. That's what it means, red and white. It looks like a candy cane. Red and white, candy striped. I use that term quite often. When you see the red and white bar, the white with the red going like this, that means there's no clearance. So, yeah. Now, I'm just thinking about what was going through these guys' minds when this thing's happening. I mean, believe you me, man, I've had trains barreling down at me, man. I remember, like I've explained in my past video, like, I'm like, oh my god. There's times I've actually closed my eyes and was just like, whoa, like, yo, for real, like, and I was done, like, whoa, shit, yo, what? I'm telling you, as a teenager, that was my reaction to that shit early on. Then later on, it was more like, all right, and hide, be secured. And as soon as it's coming, it's like, it's getting closer, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. I wouldn't close my eyes, I would just go, for some reason I would take a breath, and the train would go by. And then towards the end, my later years, probably my mid to late 20s on to my 40s, late 40s. Yeah, late 40s, 49. Yeah. I would be more like just, let it go by. I'd learned to pay attention to it when it's far away from jumping. I learned that about 30 years ago. I've been with people, they're greedy and they want to continue to write when the train light, once you see the lights, man, a train tunnel ain't going nowhere or nothing like that. You might as well start hiding from the moment of advancement. The moment you see them, you might as well start going and hiding. You don't say, oh, it's far away, and you keep writing it, it's far away, the train, I got all the time in the world. And then when it's right up on you, then you start thinking about where you're going to go. Boom, you're done. Yeah. Or I've learned later on in life, I guess when I became more patient, and I just, you see the train, you might as well start figuring out where to go from there. And you do that. Let the thing go by at a nice walking pace where you're not running around. Me and Lace 357, L-A-C-E, Lace. I used to write with ESP. Man, I'll tell you, for like the last 6 or 7 years of us fucking around them train tunnels. And I do mean, like, yo, that dude was, he's like 56, 57 years old now. He was doing this shit like in 50. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was like 50 years old, 51 years old the last time we went. Yeah, even older. Yeah. And, yo, we have not, like, ran in a train tunnel for like 5, 6 years, 7 years straight, man. Yeah, we'd walk in, we were always just walking and walking and walking. And later on in life, maybe a few years, probably about 2010-ish, around there, I was fucking around with these guys going in these train tunnels. And it was funny, the minute we landed in the train tunnel, like the minute you passed it, do not exit the tracks, this, that, blah, 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 enter or exit the tracks, blah, 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 little red sign, it's got a little white guy like this going across the tracks and shit. You know, I don't mean white like a white dude, I mean it's like a white, like, logo of them or whatever. It could be a black guy, it could be a Chinese guy, it could be a Puerto Rican. I'm just saying the circle of it. A little thing like that. Anyway. I've been with people where the minute you swing that thing open, they're running. And I'm like, the fuck, man? Like, do I gotta run up to keep up with them and shit? You know, so I actually catch up to them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you running for? Like, I'm looking around like something's wrong or something. Like, yo, we're in the tunnel. I'm like, yeah, man, you don't just run around like you're in a field of grass. Like, whoa, look at me. You don't do that shit. Nah, man, you conserve your fucking energy, man. The most important thing, conserve your energy, man. Definitely conserve your energy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. As you fuck around, run around like a fucking maniac, and all of a sudden a train come barreling at you, you're out of breath. Oh, fuck. You're done. Yeah, you gotta conserve your fucking energy. I can only imagine what was going through them dudes' minds, man. They ain't even from this country, man. They're from France, according to their passports that was found on their person. Yeah, so you gotta think, man, them fucking dudes, they must have been like... First off, I've explained to you just now, a few seconds ago, that since I was 13 to 23, 33, 43, you're talking 30-something years of jumping in and out of train tunnels. And that's not just subway tunnels, that's Metro North, that's Long Island Railroad, any fucking thing that was underground, sound like fun, I'm there. If I thought I could steal something, I could go and screw around, do something that was fun, I was there, man. So yeah, I got a lot of fucking experience in that shit, man. And yeah, man, that's some wild shit, man. I could picture them poor guys, man. Like I said, even a weathered dude, bro, and even a fucking homeless dude that lives in the tunnels is gonna have problems, man. Yeah, them poor dudes, man, they must have just been running around like, just like running, like, oh my God, and like, yeah, they probably weren't even speaking fucking English, man. You know, like the last thoughts, like you see that fucking train barreling at you, man. I'll tell you, I'm not gonna fucking lie, man. The first time I was in that situation in my teens, man. I mean, I've been through it, man. I've had electrical shocks. When I get Lace on here, I'll have him talk about it. Underground Army Plaza. I've got a serious electrical shock when I was about 15, 16 years old. Yeah, I was screaming all bloody murder, man. Lace was slapping the shit out of me. He's like, oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I was like, yeah, for real, true fucking story, man. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been in that situation, man. At a young age, man, I was like fucking praying to God, man. I closed my eyes, like yeah, that's literally how it is. Like, oh my God, all right, woo, still alive, yeah. Oh, fucking shit, man. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, no, that's some crazy fucking shit right there. Now, yeah, it's sad. God bless them, man. You know, they're not even like from here. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if they're speaking English or not, but yeah, them dudes must have been freaking the fuck out right before that fucking impact, man. Believe me. Oh, they could have got electrocuted. I mean, yo, I could tell you guys, man. I almost feel like giving out safety tips, man. I'll shoot you a couple, man. I mean, yo, y'all shouldn't be down there in the first place, man. This shit is rough, man. But wear rubber soles, sneakers. I know people are into the Timberlands and the boots, and if you go with boots, shock resistant, You gotta make sure it's electrical shock resistant. Because you also have shock like from impact. Like when you jump off something and the shock that runs from the gravity, from the concrete running through your ankles up to your spine type of shock. No, electrical shock. Because some of them are more like a cryo, which is more like a rubber plastic mix. It's not necessarily rubber. You want to make sure you have rubber soles on your sneakers. That helps. And to not run around like a maniac. Don't run around for no reason. Conserve your fucking energy. Use your fucking head. And another good reason why you don't want to run around too much, and it's good to have rubber-soled shoes, is you run through a muddle. Let's just say, you're running. For no fucking reason at all. You're just running because you're in a train tunnel and your friends told you you're supposed to run around or something. I don't know. But you run. I mean, I've actually been in this situation. Well, not the scenario I'm about to explain, but I've had people do that. I'll get to that. But let's say you're running through the train tunnel, right? You go through a puddle of water. Yeah, then you splash up right onto the fucking third rail, man. Yeah, you're not smart to run, man. Yeah, not smart to run unless you have to. Unless you're in imminent danger. You know, and even if someone sees you and they're on the tracks also from down there, yeah, they can radio it in, this, that, yeah. Time is of an essence, yes. But you do not have to run yet. They are not right there grabbing you. You got me? Calculate, think. Yeah, calmness, man. I'm telling you, calmness. Calmness. I mean, yo, I don't know what YouTube's going to think about this, but, yo, if I can help any motherfucker not get electrocuted, hit by a train, man. Hit me up, man. Definitely, because I hear it a lot, man. And you know what the craziest thing is? If them dudes didn't get electrocuted, the pictures of what they were accomplishing would be all over the internet right now. And you'd be like, oh shit, yo, motherfuckers came off. Yeah, think about that one for a minute there, huh? Like, yeah. All right, now. A lot of you guys are asking me, when was the last time I wrote graffiti in the streets? Or wrote graffiti illegally? It was at the very, very beginning of the pandemic. It was after my arrest. I just went out to have a good hoot and holler. And I was with A1s. A-O-N-E-S. And I believe he writes a crew W-T-O. I was with this guy, Skid, S-K-I-D. He's a good friend of mine. I consider one of my best friends. And Syke, S-Y-K-E. We were goofing around. Yeah, the streets were dead as fuck. Run around. Couple of fill-ins. I remember I did one fill-in. He was looking out for me, A1s. I think it's A, like A, what's up? Yeah, A1s. And it was a short night. I did like 2-3 fill-ins or something like that. Pretty much downtown. We got to about 20-something street on the west side. Well, coming up, I was like, yo, come on, yo, let's get that spot right there. Let's get that spot. Let's get that spot. And every spot I wanted to get, they kind of acted like it was stupid. Like, oh man, come on. We got to a certain spot on 23rd Street. It's an old rated X like porn shop where they have the porno videos and the dildos and the S&M shit. Like, it's like a remnants of 42nd Street from back in the days. One of them little places. You could buy like DVDs and shit like that. You could buy all this crazy S&M shit, whips, chains, and fucking cocks and dildos and fucking fake vaginas that vibrate on your cock. Anyway, there was a gate there that has been up. And the store has been open for 24 hours a day since like the late 80s. That gate has never went down since like 88, 89. So now, during the pandemic, that gate was down. I was like, yo, let's smash that gate, man. Yo, look at that shit, man. Yo, that shit's from the early, mid-80s on that shit, man. Yo, this and that. And A1s was like, nah, man, that dude's dead. that was on the gate. No, I said, fuck him, man. You know, he said, no, you can't go over that, dude. Man, fuck him, man. And he's like, no, he's dead. And I said, so, you know what? He can't cross us out after that. Then apparently it was his homeboy or something. So I was like, oh shit, maybe I hit a nerve or something. I said, all right, they don't want to get the gate. Now, in my mind, I said, I'm going to get that fucking gate. So we drove up a couple more blocks. And like I said, every time I wanted to hop out, catch some tags. See what it is? I'm a tag guy. I do the tags. These guys are into the bubble letters. So yeah, it's a bad mix. It always is. A tagger does more tags than a bubble letter guy does bubble letters. You know, tag is out there, just hardy. Ah, shit, you know. So I got that gate in my mind. I'm like, yo, fuck that. I looked up in the sky. I was like, yo, I still got about 2-3 hours before the sun comes up. So these guys, they wanted to write on some other shit. And I'm like, come on, man. Yo, I'm out. I was like a little bitch. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, yo, I'm getting out of here, man. Fuck that, this, that. I know A1's was like, yo, where you going, this? And I was like, no, I'm leaving. You know, so I stormed off. And this kid's like, he'll be all right, man. RD gets like that sometimes, you know. So I left. But in my mind, I said, I'm going to get that fucking gate. So it's about 30-something street. So I go over to the subway, and it's like, fuck, it's after midnight during the pandemic. I'm walking. I bump into this girl I know. Apparently, she was out there partying and shit. So I start talking to her. So at that point, she's younger than me. She's about 34, 35. So we're talking. And, you know, everything's smooth. We know each other. She works normally in the bar industry. She's normally a cocktail waitress. Everything's going smooth. And at that point, I start thinking with my dick instead of my head about the gate. You know, I think, fuck this chick, you know. And, you know, I was talking to her and shit. And all of a sudden, she started acting all goofy. Talking about either she's an angel or she's talking to angels or some crazy shit like that. She started running out into traffic on like 3rd Avenue and something like that. So I said, fuck her, man. I left her over there. Like literally, she was like running up to cars that were going like 40, 50 fucking miles an hour. Like just, so I figured out she's out of her mind on drugs. So I kept going uptown. By the time I got uptown, got spray paint, got on my bicycle, the sun was already coming up. I was like, fuck, man. I said, I'll get that shit next weekend. By the time next weekend came, some other assholes went all over that gate, went all over the dead guy that was dead and everything, man. Smashed it, did some ugly ass fucking fillings on this shit. And I was like, shit, man. I knew we should have got it right then and there, man. You know, because they're going to roll that gate back up. Another 30, 40 fucking years. Pull that shit back down. Boom! Hey, there it is. And that's the way I thought. But to be truthful, since that gate's been down, it stayed down for months, and it kept getting over and over, like, and over and over. Like, just people kept going over each other on it. During the pandemic, it got smashed, man. Yeah. So, yeah, by now it's up again. I guess they're selling dildos and shit like that, and blow-up girls, and all types of crazy pornographic shit. But, yeah, that's the last time, man. A1's, man. I like him, you know. He does a very similar fill-in to mine. And that's when I kind of was trying to accomplish that night. They were into fill-ins and stuff, but there's just too much action going on. Too many people. I like just to be with one other dude, you know. But yeah, he does. I like it because he does faces in his letters too. A1s, you know. He does faces in his shit too. So I do faces in mine, you know, the monster face RDs. So I thought that would be cool, you know. Hey, cool dude, I like him, man, I like him, but that's just how that night went, you know? Yeah. Yeah, every time I wanted to write on something, they thought it was stupid. And the shit they wanted to write on, I'm kind of like, yo, man, who's going to see it? You know what I mean? I'm on Front Street, man. But not to take from them or say that they're not on Front Street. I mean, you guys are very aware of their careers. You know, it's not like I could sit here and say anything bad about them or anything. They're very well established in the graffiti community. These guys, so they put it in, man. They definitely put it in. But I'm a tagger. I like doing tags. I don't like doing fill-ins. So that was the last time I went writing graffiti. With a group of people, that is. I don't want to speak too much on anything beyond that point, but yeah, there you go. And that would push me into 40 years, 41 years, actually, if you want to think about it, yeah. 41 years of writing graffiti straight, non-stop. Yeah, fucking A. Close that coffin on me, then you can fucking add it up, right? Close that coffin on me, then add that shit up. Yeah. Alright, people, yo, by the way, this is a new camera, and my other camera's sitting right here, but I just figured, let me use this one. My son's got it sitting around. It's a nicer camera and stuff, and maybe the audio and everything like that's better. Maybe it's clearer or something. I figured let me switch it up a little bit, you know, because we're getting ready to round this season up. You know, I'm not going to keep doing this shit all through the summer and shit, man. You know, I like to do things in the summer. I like to go to the park and, you know, swim and shit like that, man. You know, before I did this podcast, I was sitting back and thinking about these fellows that got ran over by the train. Then I was sitting here thinking about my life and how many times Robert Brian Dyer, has jumped in and out of train tunnels. And I'll tell you right now, I've been in and out of train tunnels more times than I've went to the beach. And you gotta realize, when I was in Jamaica, for a whole year I was living on the beach. I've jumped in and out of train tunnels more times than fucking just about anything I've done in my life, man. It's like been my life, yo. Fucking yeah, man. Yo, ask anyone that knows me, man. Shoot, that should be my middle name, man. Robert Tunnel Crawling Dyer. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. What this? Yeah. I've gotten high probably more than I've climbed in tunnels, definitely. But yeah, that's like second nature to me, man. I've still had some rough calls, man. I've had some calls with my man Axe, Mikey Axe, STM. Yeah, he does those A's on the trains, remember back in the days, bubble letter A's. He's in jail right now. He'll be out in a couple of years. I think he got about 4 or 5 more years ago. But yeah, man, I remember with him it was 28th to 33rd. This is straightaway, or was it 33rd into 42nd? Well, one of them things, man, it was nothing. It was candy stripe. Boom. So I'm like, oh, dude, man. Huh, look at that shit, man. Like, you don't want to jump in there not knowing when the last train just left. In a situation like that, you're better to wait for that train to come and then just run in right behind them when everyone's off the platform. Maybe I shouldn't be saying stuff like this on YouTube, but fucking A. Yeah. But no, I remember, man, he was able to hide. He was on that side. I had nowhere to go. Candy striped. I was like, fuck, man. I ran across because it was around the bend there. I think when it was pulling out of 42nd or something like that. Pulling into 33rd or something like that. I forget exactly the place. Because I got all of them. I got them, so I can't remember the exact one. But one of those, and I've got them. With him, actually. So, yeah, I just... Literally, there was a little pole like this with the silver thing with the lights on it. It was the only thing that was there. I had to run across the tracks, and like I said, it was on the burn, so they didn't get to see me because the train didn't come around the bend yet. I ran across there with nothing to fucking do. I literally laid down on the fucking floor, curled up the best I could, and this part of my hand, like this, I had it on the wooden part of the, like, say this arm is the third rail. I had it like that, just to hold me down. I had my hand on the wood. Like, yo, for real, like that. Just, right here's the other part that electrocute. I was like, oh. I hooked my face up and everything. I'm like, hoping for this. Yeah, whoo. You all right? All right, let's go. Just keep going, you know? Yeah, for real. What's the train going? Like, yo, Mikey, huh? And he'll be like, huh? I'm like, okay, we'll pull out our paint and keep going. Yeah, fucking A, man. Yeah, that shit ain't no joke. I remember D3, I was not there. Maybe I shouldn't speak on it. I could have him come on here and maybe one day he'll talk about it. But I'll give you the quick gist of it. They were up there on the 2s and the 5s. Lace in D3, Sammy. Well, the train came. It's coming from around the bend. And I know I've been there. I got the Expendables up there with Lace. And you get kind of comfortable up there and the train comes around the bend and you do feel like you got more time, but there's really nowhere to hide. You got 2 fucking things there. That's it. If you're far away from them, you got to run to them shits and not be seen, so. Yeah, D3 didn't have a chance, man. He was in between the uptown and the downtown. He just laid down and shit, tried to hide his arms and feet. Train came and stopped right there. Like I said, it happened to me and Gary Silber and them under the East River when we were like 13 years old running and shit like that. And the train caught right up to us. They were like trying to talk us into getting in the car. Look at the episode, the one about Smith and Sane. But anyway, yeah, D3 just laid there, man. The train stopped. The motorman must have been looking at him like this. From what they both told me, Lace and D3, motorman actually was like getting ready to go down, like, and check out like a dead body and shit. D3 hopped up and started running away. Yeah, he hopped up and started running the other way and shit. Got the fuck out of there. Lace ran that way, D3 ran that way or some shit. And they met up downstairs and they were laughing about the whole fucking thing. But yeah, he hopped up and started running. Imagine that poor motorman could have had a fucking heart attack or something, you know? And that's going back a long time ago. Yeah, fucking, he hopped up. He was laying there, dude. Like the poor motorman must have opened up the door. Like, yeah, like go down there. Hello there, you alright? Yeah, that's some crazy shit. But yeah, man, he hopped up and started running, man. Yeah, funny shit, man. But yo, let me end it here, man. Let me know in my comments if my audio is okay on this thing. And if you could see me and all that shit, alright? Please, because this thing don't flip around. So I don't see nothing. I'm just looking right at the lens of the camera. I can't see shit. I don't even know if I'm lined up with it properly. I did all that from over there, but I just sat down here and that's it. I don't know. It looked okay from that side of the lens. Alright, people, take care of yourselves. I gotta get up and walk around, spin around, turn it off. Oh, yo. One more thing. A lot of you guys are confused about this thing I'm talking about. I was actually talking to the guy. It's a sucky bat that the guy does. It's a sucky bat. And I'm going to put one picture on of the bat that I'm talking about. The shit that I see nowadays that I like. But some guys are saying, oh, you're talking about neck face. You mean this guy. You mean that guy. I'm like, yo, the dude does like the bat signal, man. It's like eyes in a fucking mouth, man. Like, yeah, cool shit. So, yeah, I'll put that picture on. All right. Take care, y'all.